Hey everybody, welcome back. I know, another video while I'm driving, but I'm just now getting out of work at 7:38, and I thought I'd give you guys an update on everything going on. I talked to DEP in regards to the accident that happened at my place. They're going on, what, 2 weeks ago now? Right now they're waiting on clearance from the landfill to dump the contaminated dirt into. That's pretty much why nobody's been there to finish the driveway or do anything else. As far as my better half goes, she's feeling better. For a good few days there, she could hardly move without having excruciating pain, but now she's definitely a lot better. But there's still, like, if she moves too far in one way or something like that, she'll get pain, but she's definitely a heck of a lot better than where she was. Now on the downhill side of things, as of last week, where I work had its first confirmed COVID-19 case. It was someone out on the harvest floor, which is not my department, look, behold it. But the story we got, because they pulled everybody, they kept the line running, they pulled a few people off at a time and had a meeting out in the break room stating that they weren't telling us who it was, which nobody really needs to know that information. They didn't tell us what department they were in. Didn't find that out until like a day or two later. Someone actually did tell me about it. But the story goes is that it was, what was it, 2 Saturdays ago? 2 or 3 Saturdays ago was the last time the employee worked. That Monday they called in sick, and obviously you don't get a point at this point in time for something like that because, well, yeah, you know, with all that going on, they can't exactly give you a point. So anywho, got tested, and it came back positive. Anybody that he's come in contact with out there has been quarantined. And then I'm being told today that there's a few other cases. I think someone said 5, but I don't know for sure about it. I haven't heard it from management themselves like we did last week. And then someone was saying that a guy in Packoff in the back part of my department called in sick. He was going to get tested and waiting on his results. So I don't know, which, in all honesty, you know, I don't interact with too many people at work. A few of them. But I do still keep my distance. So they do have us wearing masks now. I opted because I run a bandsaw. There's some people that can get away. They don't have to wear their safety glasses because you wear the face mask. They fog right up. Well, I don't get that kind of leisure on the saw, but I can have a face shield. So I chose to get that. It does have its perks, but it also is kind of a thorn in my ass, pardon the French, because I have to wear ear muffs because earplugs are too small for my ears to utilize them. So it's kind of fun trying to get them to work with them, but for the most part it's a small price to pay, just a little extra protection. I kind of prefer to have them over safety glasses anyway. But as far as farm stuff goes, I have mentioned in past videos we were looking into buying a farm of our own, and I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but she did find one online today, and she did do a drive-by of it, and from the pictures that I've seen, I like it myself. It's got almost 30 acres, but it's got a nice layout. but I'm not too gung-ho yet about it because as many of you would know, that pictures can be deceiving, but I have seen pictures that could make it look like hell too, so we'll say I'm gonna have her try and get a hold of someone about it. I'd like to see it in person, kind of get an idea about it. Other news, about the only thing going on as far as the farm goes right now, I'm still hauling firewood on the weekends. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in, like kind of seeing, you know, where I'm driving and views of that one. Which, if you guys want to tag along on a trip of that, I will more than gladly do it if you guys want to, so let me know. I'm hoping this weekend to tear back into the Super H. I really want to get that going. I just got to get my one other toolbox in the truck that has my circuit tester on it and check connections and everything like that, and hopefully get that solved. I still got to get a tire for the discs, but since everything has happened at the house, it's been kind of crazy. They sit right next to the fire department on fire department property, so that'll be all right. But I'd like to get them done and hopefully get them up to the house so I can finish off the garden up there. The Massey, I'm looking into hopefully starting to get things squared away on that here pretty soon, because with that having 3-point hitch, I really going to have some use for it this year. And the 656, I got a couple small things I want to take care of on that. I did put new lights in the fenders on that tractor. I just got to wire them up. I know the switch is good. I think it's just a matter now just wiring them up. The old lights, they were definitely the original ones, and they were in pretty rough shape when I pulled them out. I figure what the heck, start over with new. I want to get the sending unit replaced in it, and a couple other odd and end things on it. The Oliver's running good. That still has the post hole digger on it. I think we're just about done with that. Depending on what happens with that farm we're looking at, I might leave it on there, because if we're going to be at my current place much longer, I'm going to go ahead and put the pen up for my 3 dogs so that they have a good pen for them to run and play in, because I feel bad about the small area I have them in right now, which is only temporary either way. So hopefully we can get the stuff squared away with this that accident ordeal. I have been looking at a few trailers. We're not really worried about replacing a camper right away, but my trailer is in a nutshell a form of lost income, because I hauled scrap with it and I would haul stuff for people with it, and I never knew how much I could really use a trailer until I finally did own one, and I was hooked to it quite often. But I found a brand new 16-footer that I like. It has removable sides on it. I think it's around $3,250. I think it's right around that price range in there. I found a couple of 14-footers at Tractor Supply, but I don't know if I can get the 16-footer. I wouldn't mind having that. And we've also tossed the idea back and forth about, I've always wanted a 3/4 ton truck to have as a work truck, so we're kind of looking into possibly use one of them. I have looked at a buddy of mine's dad has an early 2000s Chevy 2500, nothing fancy, regular cab long bed with a 6.0 in it. But I did look also at one of the dealerships local. They have a 2016 Dodge 2500 with a 6.4 Hemi. And I do like my Dodges because they have the leg room I need. The newer F-150s, they don't have quite the room I need for my height, but I haven't tried the 3/4 tons, but we're still looking and contemplating on it. We got time yet, so. Other than that, everybody else is doing well. I want to give a shout out to all the people more on the front lines than some of us, the healthcare people working in healthcare, and my oldest sister being one of them. She is, I don't know what her ranking is, but I know she's like really high up in the nursing field, and she's up in Maine. And keep her in your thoughts and prayers if you could. You know, a couple years ago she went through breast cancer, and then, oh, what the heck was it? Then the year after that she had, I believe it was ovarian cancer, something like along them lines, I think. And she kicked cancer's butt, I'll tell you that. It didn't stop her. She kept doing the same thing she always did, and she pulled through it just fine. And so she's on the front lines. And then obviously there's the people in grocery stores and just in general out there that put themselves at risk of this stuff every day to make sure the needs of the citizens are met. I mean, I know I'm in the food prep business within the beef industry, but when you got to deal with the public and everything like that, I think that's a little bit, that's definitely more hazardous in my opinion, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But if any of you are in that field, I know Tony, Walsh Farms, I believe you told me you're in the medical field, so hats off to you, brother. I hope you're doing well. So and if you guys can too, it's a tough time now. My fire department, we make our money off of bingo. I mean, we sell tickets and everything. That's our main way of making money, and we haven't done that since all this has gone down. So volunteer fire departments, they're hurt. They could use any support possible. I mean, one thing you guys got to remember is one day they could be going to a call to save someone you know, or be coming to save you, and they could really use everybody's help. I did see this morning while I was waiting to start work that ours will be doing a chicken barbecue here soon. You know, they'll bring it to you, to your car, which is a good way to get funds that we need. I don't know if it'll add up to the same as bingo, but it is definitely a step in the right direction. So keep your volunteer fire departments in mind. Give if you can. So I hope everybody's doing safe, and hopefully this weekend I can have some more interesting videos coming up. If I get the tearing into the Super H, I'll bring you guys along with that. And if you guys want to come along on a firewood run, well, then just let me know and I'll get it up there. So I'll catch you guys later, and have a good week.